Okay, so back here, we have been clicking on a field and seeing the possible elements to adjust, like clicking on any of the field or clicking the button to see the possible stuff to adjust or clicking out and then we don't see anything. But there is a general setting or general styling for the form. If you want to adjust, if you want to explore that, come up here to the right. Now, if you come to the right over here, you see a couple of icons. Preview means you want to see how the form will look like to a customer, right? If you click on preview, it opens the form in a new tab. You see, so it opens it in a new tab and you can, submit it even. You can even submit it. Like this is the form preview link, the major form link. Okay. Let's go back to high level builder. And the reason why the form I just previewed shows up with a purple button is because it's not saved yet. So I previewed something and then look at the preview. The preview shows the old adjustments we've done without the new updated adjustment because we've not saved it, but I've just saved it anyways. So now that's preview. Integrate means you want to connect your form with the website. I'll explain that later on. Save means you want to save your progress. Versions means the different adjustments you've made to the form. What are the different versions of adjustment? I rarely use it, but it just means okay, is how we started. So this is how the form currently looks like. I think it just means you use version if you want to. Oh, maybe you've made some editing. You're not like, oh, I don't want this. I prefer the way it was before. Just use the version. So this is version 4. This is version 3. How it looks like before. This is version 2. This version 1. I think this is how it all started, right? Yeah, something like this. But I rarely use the version only if I want to just revert back to what I've done formally. Anyways, and then here we have the undo and redo. Just like you're on, you're on Microsoft Doc or whatever, and then you type something, you're like, oh, wow, that's a mistake, Control Z. This is the kind of Control Z you use. You undo something. So let's say, for example, I delete the field phone, I come here and I undo it. The field that comes back, or I redo the delete, it goes away. I undo it. So one is an opposite of the other, anyways. And then to see the other adjustments you can make, like I was saying, you come up here to this little thing that says style and option. Click on it, and then you see style, themes, and advanced. Once again, if you are right here, note you don't click on any of this. If you click on this is what you get to see. But if you want to see like the general form styling and additional stuff, come to this icon here, far left, far right, and then I say style and option. Click on it, and then you see this. You see style, you see themes, and you see advanced. Now under style, let's start from style. We have a list of, let me close this up. We have three major things. We have the layout style, colors and background, and miscellaneous. Major thing you need is layout and color and background. Miscellaneous just contains this, like that as well. Agency branding, yes or no. Just ignore that one for now. But layout, styling layout simply means you open up layout, and so when I open it up, you see these are it's packed like this. If I click on this, it opens up the settings under layout. If I just scroll down, I see settings under colors and background. I can open it up. The one for layout closes. Okay, so it just allows us to organize things. If I open up layout again, I can see different things here. Firstly, the layout type. The layout what? Layout type. For layout type, I can choose single column like it's arranged, or I can choose two column. Look at this. You see what it just did? In the initial place, all the column are stacked against each other vertically. Okay, is it vertical? Yeah, vertically stacked against each other. Um, and then in these settings here, it is a two column, left and right. So the fields are distributed two per row, two per row, two per row. Okay, so two on a roll. You see, for example, the first row is first and last name and then email, all in one row, even though that's two different fields. So you can stack it that kind of way as well. So single column, two column, or single line. This one is just scatters everything. Although you could use it if you are just having two fields, but this is what you majorly want to use, or this based on the situation. but I mostly use this anyways. Then input style. Now, look at this. These are boxes where you come in and you put the email and everything. But you could change your input style to a line. Now that's very amazing. I will show you. Look at this. You see that? So I just change the input style to a line so that they just come in so that instead of it to show a box, it's just a line. So this is how it looks like before, box. This is how it looks like now, a line. And when this form is embedded on a landing page or a website, it even looks more beautiful. So don't worry, all right? I mostly use box, but a line could be useful at times based on if you are trying to follow a template or you want to do some more customizations. It's just good that you know everything about it and then you can determine how you want to customize your own form. Just practice around it. There's freedom. Okay. And then the width. Width simply means the width of my entire form. It's currently on 650, the entire form. Let me show you if I change it to 1000. Look at a wider form. If I change it to 800, not too wide form. If I change it to like 500, that's narrow, right? Compared to the initial one of what 650. Got it? So it means the entire width of the form. Now, field spacing means what is the space between each of these fields. If you're like, I think email is too close to phone, or phone is too close to city, or they are too close to each other, let me just change the field spacing. So from 16, I can choose 24. That's even way more spaced. Or I can choose 20. I mean, I just insert something, or I can choose 30. I think that'll be too much actually, too much space. But that's how you can adjust the field spacing. I'll change that to 20. Let's do 28. Oh, no, no. Let's do 24. That's fine with me. 24 is fine. Or let's do 22. You can just adjust it the way you want. And then label width. Label width means what is the size of this label? Once again, I said label is what you see on top here. Then placeholder is what you see inside. Okay. Label is this first and last name. This one doesn't have a placeholder. See, placeholder is empty. So let me go back to settings. How do you get back to your settings? Go to here, style an option, and then you're back here. Then label width, the size of the labels is currently 200. I can change it to like 250, right? Or I can change it to like 100. That could be like somehow tiny. But anyways, and then now look at this label alignment. Label alignment to determine how all the label get aligned on all the fields. I could do that individually, like look at this one option, another option, another option. Like this is universal. As is the changes I'm making here affect all the field. If you remember before, I could choose phone field and make the what label alignment to be this or this, okay, particularly, or I can choose the form default, the entire settings. And then if I want to adjust everything all together, I come here, form style and option, and I adjust it, label alignment here. This affects everything for everyone, okay? Just know those two things. Is that you click on it, you adjust that specific field, or you use the style and options field to adjust everything all together. Okay, the padding means the form spacing, the entire form padding. I mostly don't touch it, but you could just play with that and see the adjustment it makes. Show label or don't show label. Can you see? If I don't show label, all the label goes off. Only have placeholders. But I mean, you should show label as instructions. Then that's everything on that structure. Layout tab, input style, either a box or a line, and then the width of the entire form, the spacing of the fields between each other, show label or don't show label. This looks fine. Anyways, that's the placeholder. And then now let me go on to the next one. So that's everything on that layout. Now we have colors and background. I will explain colors and background in the next lesson.